Okay, so here we are with Waddy, and we're New Year's Eve, and we're having a discussion about hospice. So, I wanted to get a video in, just to kind of update people on where I'm at, as this is somewhat of a significant development. So, New Year's Eve and hospice. What a combination, right? More on that irony in a few moments, maybe, if I got the energy. But, so we had another MRI today. And this is after another round of chemo infusion and immunotherapy to try to get the brain to think that there's some kind of issue in the brain and that the immune system would fight it. But unfortunately, those two therapies have not proven to be effective. And so one of the biggest issues over the last several weeks is mobility. I was going to do a whole video on that. You know, that it's one thing to have your career taken, have your driving taken, but having mobility, and I mean mobility like, yeah, not being able to go to a restaurant if you want to go to because you're afraid you're going to fall and you need a lot of help. But mobility being, let me just walk into the next room or the kitchen and get something, and people will tell you out of their concern for me that I shouldn't do that because I'm a fall risk, and I've had several falls. So losing that ability to walk around with your dog and go to one room to the next, or even go to the bathroom on your own, those are significant factors, quality of life. But in any event, we had another scan today, and the scan was not good. The glioblastoma tumors are growing. And, the doctors use the phrase of, is the juice worth the squeeze? I think I've used that before. And basically, he said it's not. That it's just too tiring, and it's created some mobility issues, and we're not getting good results out of the MRI scans. So the doctor at the Cleveland Clinic recommended hospice. So hospice came out already today. That was really quick, and did an evaluation. And right now I'm staying at my sister's partially and staying at home. And we'll make arrangements for the appropriate hospice care. So that's kind of where we're at. So I'll follow through as much as I can. The lesson, the irony of New Year's Day being tomorrow and celebrating that with a visit from hospice. Yeah, it's a little crazy, but, think about, I guess, your situation if you're wondering what you're going to be celebrating this New Year's Eve, this New Year's Day. I mean, celebrate your freedom of mobility if you have that, because it can go away pretty quickly, as it did with me. And, it's just another thing to be grateful for. If I looked back a year ago, my diagnosis was just over a little bit of a year ago. Would I have done anything different, knowing that this was going to be the scenario? I certainly would have spent as much time as I could with my little boy here, Watson, because he makes me happy, and he's peaceful, and he's a great dog. But I think also, I don't think I would have done a lot different other than I would have tried to get a confirmed diagnosis a little sooner. I went to the doctor knowing something was wrong, and, we didn't have an MRI right away. It was kind of hard to get one, get it set up, but I might have pushed that a little more. It might have bought me another couple of months, maybe, to do things that I wanted to do. It was a great summer. I'm glad that I spent a lot of time outside. After the diagnosis, we decided to go to Prague, and, that was still fun with Lisa and Carolyn and Craig, and even though I was sick, I didn't enjoy it as much as I could. I think the idea was the right one, and I think that, in terms of career-wise and doing something impactful, I think I did that as much as I could. I'm so appreciative of the Canton office being named in my honor. I think it just is just so awesome. It makes me feel like my work was worthwhile, certainly having an impact. And so you always want to kind of look at that as your new year starts, is how can you have an impact, a positive impact on the lives of other people. And so I think I did that for the most part. So, just be grateful you got a new year ahead of you, and you can do some of these things and make some of these choices, and definitely spend time with your loved ones, your pets, your family, your friends, and take care of your health, because it can be taken fairly quickly. And I'm so appreciative of all my friends and family that have stepped up to make my journey much more bearable. I'm so grateful for that. And my little dog, Watsy, here, who's falling asleep. What's she going to do, Watsy? So, anyway, that's it. That's the news. You'll probably see, I'm going to try to keep this channel going and have my nephew Nick kind of run it. So I may do some videos, and he'll release some, and he'll keep you posted on my status. So Nick's a great guy, great nephew. So we'll do that. So I hope to talk to you soon. All right, bye-bye.